Hey guys, it's me Invasion along here with Matrix, and this is going to be our new channel called Real Talk Podcast. And today's topic is real world problems. And what we're going to start with is the political election and who had won it. So, Nate, if you want to elaborate on that real quick.
Yep. Well, as we all know, Donald J. Trump, or Mr. President-elect, has won.
Or at Real Trump.
Yeah, he even talked to President Obama about politics and immigration and school. They talked about practically everything. Donald Trump even said he wanted to talk a little bit more to the Mr. President. But now that ever since Donald Trump has won, he actually, but believe it or not, Caleb, the goal was 270 on electoral votes to win, and Trump actually went to about 308 in electoral votes.
So
yeah.
he was guaranteed president no matter what.
Yeah, he won Arizona and Michigan and Pennsylvania, all three of them, but New Hampshire went to Senator Clinton. But I just want to say something real quick, and then everybody's like, oh, he won't be able to do anything. We have to give him a chance first to prove himself that he actually can do good things for America.
Yeah.
I mean, he's one of the first non-politicians to be in office, which I think is pretty cool. Even I was at work, and even my boss was talking to me about politics, and she agreed with practically everything I had to say. But as I was saying, ever since Donald Trump went from above 270 to about 308 on electoral votes, people started protesting in states that are liberals, not conservatives, but the blue states. And today, Oregon is having a big protest going on, and police are advising people to stay inside. So if you guys are watching this video and you live in Oregon, anywhere, even in Portland, I advise stay inside.
Okay, so to elaborate with what you were saying there real quick, Nick, I recently watched a YouTube video earlier, and I had known that, I didn't know this beforehand, but the co-hosts of the YouTube channel Super Mega, Matt and Ryan, they had originally been arrested because they were in the wrong place at the wrong time. They went to one of those Trump rally to where it was like it was a rally against Trump. It was suspectedly a peaceful. It was protest. There you go. It was a peaceful one until a window got broken and people started vandalizing cars. And then Matt and Ryan, they basically got arrested because they were in the wrong place at the wrong time. You can find out more about this story if you go to Drama Alert's channel when they talk about Drama Alert, Super Mega arrested, KSI exports. Basically that you can go to www.youtube.com/dramaalert.com and you can find more about the story.
Yeah, and as Caleb was saying, it's actually gotten to the point where, not gun stores, but just regular stores, they're actually starting to have owners go outside and just hold guns in front of the store just so they won't get vandalized. Because this guy was serious about like no one vandalizing his building, so he actually walked up in front of a whole group of protesters with his gun, and they all backed off. Police now are having to use SWAT teams and tear gas, but none of it's working. They're even starting to use rubber bullets against these guys. A lot of people that I know that are conservatives, they honestly just say, do warning shots, and if they begin to charge at the police, use use your guns. But I don't know if I totally agree with that, because I mean, they were going off of just complete hatred for this whole new groups of it's this whole this is nonsense. I mean, people like, for instance, us back in 2008 after ex-President Bush, or George W. Bush, was president. Obama won, but I'm not going to step on any liberals or Democrats' toes. You didn't see Republicans or independents going outside and start protesting and vandalizing and breaking windows. And Caleb, I don't know if you knew this, but it was a couple of days ago when Donald Trump won. Colleges right now, the professors are actually letting them skip class to sob these students so they don't like have a mental breakdown or commit suicide. You know, they're actually having a class dedicated for just crying against that Donald J. Trump won.
Yeah. Um, with you saying that there's been like rallies and like people going out of their way to attack or personally attack Trump. Me and Nate, we are a part of this not YouTube, but Facebook community with our friends here. And I'm not going to reveal any names, but I'm just going to say what this post said and how he reacts to it and how I react to it. The post first off starts with "not my president," and it's a picture of Donald Trump. And this is going to go on for a while, but I respond with, "Okay, listen, I know Obama is still president, but rather you or anyone else likes it, Donald Trump won the election, and he is our 45th president."
Yes.
This person goes on to reply, "I don't care, someone will kill this motherfucker or we'll have a full-blown revolution." Another person responds with, "You're an idiot, Pence would be president." This person that posted this then replied with their name, "Then we will kill Pence too." And then they replied again with, "Then Paul Ryan is president." Then the person who posted this said, "You think we will stop there?" And he just goes on to say that he will do anything to get out of his way to make sure that Trump or anyone that's near Trump's power or on the Republican side will become president.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of other people saying, "You just committed a felony," saying someone will kill him.
Or you will, because he said we.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna read what you said here, Nate. If you want me to, is that okay?
That's perfectly fine.
Okay. He responded 3 times to this post. Nate said, "You know Pence is a 4-star general, right? He fought for you in battle just for you to say you want to kill him." And then you respond with, "Sorry, meant to say his son Pence." Then you responded again, "Dude, just saying you should probably watch what you say about Trump and Pence both. This gets reported on Facebook, then most likely will be a felony, and then you lose your military rights." And I would just like you to elaborate on what do you mean, like he'll lose his military rights to that. I know what you mean by that. I just don't think our audience knows what they mean about it.
Okay, so a lot of people are going to go like, no, because he said, you know, he never said that he's going to kill him. He said we necessarily, so that means him and like a group or maybe even
a group of people.
A huge crowd of people. It could be just to him, to another guy, to a group, or to, you know,
or to him in an entire country.
Yeah, you know, it could be whatever, to be honest. And YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat, they all report this kind of stuff. I mean, besides Snapchat, because Snapchat, well, yeah.
It's Snapchat.
But I mean, what I mean is like, he's gonna be the new president of the United States, and it's kind of like me saying I'm gonna go out there and kill Caleb. You know, that's gonna get reported, and next thing you know, the Imclouded Police Department is out my front door, and I'm being arrested.
Is knocking on his front door, saying with handcuffs and a place in a jail cell.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna say what I did, but I committed a felony, and it was let down, and I could have lost my gun rights too, but I didn't, and I still have my military rights. I got lucky. I was so lucky, and I'm thankful for it, and I'm never gonna do it again, and I still haven't. It was off pure rage.
What sorry to cut you off, but I'm just going to elaborate. You can continue with your topic here in a second. Me and Nate, we have done some, not necessarily illegal things, but questionable things that could have gotten us in trouble.
Yeah.
But we were let off easy, and we know not to do them again. It's just that this person was taking this way over the line.
Yeah, and you know, they kept going off and like, oh, Hillary Clinton could still win, or for instance, this topic, him and a group of people will kill Trump and Pence, which if you do or even threaten him, that is a felony, and he could get arrested, his military rights could be taken away, or his gun rights are gone.
Not only could he get arrested, but if he does, but just imagine if an anonymous person goes and kills Trump. This is reported on Facebook. He could get blamed for it.
Yeah, there's such a thing as called framing. It's happened before. And like,
if you didn't know what framing is, you're an idiot.
Yeah, I'm gonna explain what that is real quick. It's basically saying that he killed President Barack Obama, even though you did, and they believe him,
Or
and they're
JFK. Let's go with someone that's actually been assassinated.
yeah.
JFK.
Or Abraham Lincoln. You know, they next thing you know, you're framed, you're in jail for the rest of your life, and he's out there still
For
killing
something
people.
you didn't even do.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know what
That's
to
why
think
you
of that.
don't go around making threats to the government, if anything to anyone. You don't just go out there and make a threat to anyone.
Yeah. And to go off this topic, Caleb has a couple of other topics he wants to talk about. Caleb.
People are saying, I was told this earlier, that Trump is just a businessman. He's just a money man. That he wouldn't be able to run countries, to run America. And I saw this article real quick, and this proves how successful Trump is as a businessman. And I know this is probably off topic, but it says Trump has claimed Chapter 11 Chapter 11 bankruptcy on 4 companies out of 515 of his companies. That means he has still over 511 companies that he's run perfectly for I don't know how long he has.
That's like a 97% ratio.
This just proves how strong of just an owner he is, and what America would need from someone to run a country that, like, see, I'm kind of sick and tired of these politicians. I think that America needs to kind of be run by a businessman. That's what I'm thinking. This is my topic. You can disagree if you want. Nate, do you agree or disagree in any way?
No, I completely agree. For instance, we've had politicians in the office for as long as I've been born, and so far nothing has changed. Senator Clinton, for instance, she has been
crap over and over.
Yeah, for instance, Senator Clinton, she wasn't in office, but she was in politics.
She was Senate of State.
Yeah, she was in politics for 30 some years. Nothing changed. Everything stayed the same or got worse. She had her chance. She blew it. Now I think it's time for another man to jump in.
I think that's why Trump won the election, was because people realized finally that how long she had actually been in office and how little she did to possibly change it. And I know she was just a state senate, but still, if you think about it, that still influences a lot of decisions that the president makes on its own.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't remember.
Sorry to cut you off. Which at the time was her husband, Bill Clinton.
Yes. And keep talking real quick because I gotta find something.
And what I'm saying, that even if she wasn't state senate, she still had a lot of influence over a presidential debate, because it was her husband that was president. And like, this is just I'm personally, I'm Republican. I don't know if Nate's a Republican. I think he is. We have been grown up in a Republican life. We live here in Enumclaw. It's not like most of you are going to probably say that will change over time, but no, we were born, raised Republican. See, I already look at the Democratic Party as how an adult would look at it. I look for flaws that a Democrat has in their plan or in their campaign to vote for someone, rather than another teenager like us saying, "Oh, it's just the right thing to vote for Hillary because Trump is just a bad person."
Yeah, he's racist, sexist.
I don't base my vote on facts that other things have said, even though if they're true or not. I vote for who I want to vote for because I believe that's what's right.
Yeah, and I mean, like, people were like, "Oh, you know, he sexually assaulted women." Okay, I'm gonna say something real quick. If you are at least above 20 and you're married or you have a girlfriend, you cannot tell me you never grabbed her, maybe even by mistake, when she didn't want to be grabbed. Because if you want to say to Trump that's sexually assault,
very good point.
If you want to say to Trump that that is sexual assault to that woman, you are completely wrong. Otherwise, you are blaming yourself as well for sexual assault.
Okay, so I'm looking this up. Definition of sexual assault. Hold on, I have to wait here for a second.
But as I was
okay, so here. Okay, so it says the definition of sexual assault is a sexual act in which a person is harmed, scared, or physically forced to engage against their will, or non-consensual sexual touching of a person. Sexual assault is a form of sexual violence. So basically, even if you're walking down the street with your girl, sorry about that little interruption, but What were we talking about again? We were talking about the
Rape. Falsely
thing
accused
with
rape. Falsely accused rape.
what, Nate? Your mic is it's
Falsely.
being
Okay.
weird.
Okay. Falsely accused rape. Can you not hear me?
Nate, your mic just cut out big. I can't even hear you.
Fine. Hold on. Give me a second.
This is quite awkward.
Can you hear me now?
Nate, the entire thing just shut off.
What do you mean?
It just kicked me out of your thing, of
Okay.
your share play.
Okay. Okay.
I'm joining it again.
All right. Can you hear me a little bit better now? Maybe.
Yeah, I can hear you way better.
All right.
Okay, so I'm connecting back to you. So what were we talking about again?
Falsely accused rape, Caleb. Come on, man. Keep up.
I'm sorry, but so yeah, we shared all three of our points on it. I don't think you fully shared yours. If you want to fully complete it.
Okay, so my point on the whole rape situation really was, women should be, that's okay, Caleb, we're about to end the podcast anyways. Women that have been falsely accused of rape, well, you see, and men both that have been falsely accused, um, they should go to jail. They should. For instance, Tobuscus, I also, and Donald Trump.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
his life got ruined by that.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you falsely accuse a man of rape, that could ruin his life. His family could leave him. His dog could leave him. His pet turtle could leave him. His cow could leave him. Everyone could leave him. But not only that, but his job is ruined. His job, his life, the way he lives, the way he's looked at, his whole life is just over. And that's why I think that they should go to prison if they get accused of rape.
Yeah, Mom, someone did. Jessica, I think we should end our podcast off
We are
here.
about to end it, yeah. Alright, guys, so this is the end of podcast number 1 for Real Talk Podcast. I'm Matrix, and that is Invasion.
Nate, your mic.
I am Matrix, and that is Invasion. We'll see you guys later. Bye.